I've tested out the 7 best Dopp kits on planet Earth, so you don't have to. And in this review, I'll show you what can fit in them from like a minimalist packing perspective and a maximalist. Let's find the best Dopp kit for you. All right, let's start from smallest to biggest. First is the Comfyable small toiletry bag. And this is great for you if you are a minimalist packer. You don't want pockets, you don't want organization, you just want basically like the pencil case of Dopp kits. Just throw a few things in there and go on your travels. It weighs 1.6 ounces, comes in 3 color options. The materials are 100% water-resistant polyester, and it only runs about 15 bucks. Some features is its super minimalism, water resistance. It could double as a minimalist tech kit if you wanted it to, or a pencil holder. And it's got a nice, flexible structure to it. Let's see what it can pack. I got nail clippers, chapstick, toothpaste, deodorant, toothbrush, floss, medicine, earplugs, band-aids, and a disposable razor. This thing is pretty small. Minimalism is the name of the game. Now, obviously, I have a pretty big stick of deodorant, so if you went down a notch, you could definitely fit more stuff, but I think that even with all that, surprisingly, we are going to have a nice, tight fit. One thing to note though, because of the lack of pockets, there's no real area for your toothbrush, so you might want to have a toothbrush holder to kind of keep it away from your other toiletry bits of gear. The pros, it's quite versatile. It's got a minimalist design and it's compact. But the cons is there's no hanging system and it's just sort of like, there's no organization, just kind of like a mess in there, which you're either gonna love or you're gonna hate. To learn more about the Comfyable small toiletry bag or to get the best price, be sure to check the links in the description. Okay, number 2 on the list is the Bellroy Toiletry Kit. Bellroy makes beautiful aesthetic gear and this Dopp kit is no exception. It comes in 4 color options and it features durable, water-resistant woven fabrics that are made from recycled materials. The price runs about 56 USD, but that comes with a 3-year warranty. Some of the features, it's pretty malleable. We've got a toothbrush sleeve with a magnetic closure and water-resistant lining that makes it easier to clean because Dopp kits can get a little gross sometimes. Let's pack it out. Toothbrush in the back, nice and isolated, big fan of that. We've got these 2 pockets, mesh pockets right here, nice elasticity. Good for your smaller things of gear or the bulkier ones. So I got this like cream stuff, cash rules everything around me. Chapstick, nail clippers, small things, keep them organized, my earplugs, band-aids, floss, and then items that are a bit longer in the middle, deodorant, toothbrush, razor. Will it close? Absolutely. Which means, if you want to throw a little bit extra in this bag, it can fit it. This is my beard cream, but it's a pretty common sized bathroom bottle. Maybe some hair gel in there as well, and maybe some hand lotion. And now you can see we're basically filled it out. So it gives a bit more than the Comfyable, but you're not gonna get like a ton of gear in there. I'd say this is gonna be good for most solo travelers who are kind of consider themselves minimalists. This should do the trick. Overall pros are solid look, really simple but nice user experience. Love the zipper, it's nice. And you gotta love color options. But the cons, at this size, you might want a bit more organization, and it's a bit pricey for how minimalist it is. To learn more about the Bellroy Toiletry Kit, or to get the best price, be sure to take a look for links in the description below. Next up on the list is the Aer Travel Kit 2. Aer makes super sleek and super urban gear, but gear that also provides a ton of functionality. The capacity is 2.5 liters. It weighs 0.5 pounds. It currently comes in 4 color options, black, gray, olive, or X-Pack. And one of the best parts is this material. This is 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon. Cordura, they're a brand. They make ballistic nylon. It's one of the best ballistic nylons in the game. It just feels great. It's super durable. It's awesome. And the price is about 50 USD. Some features. We've got an exterior pocket where you can air dry your toothbrush, very nifty. A quick access pocket on the outside, and plenty of organization in the interior and the ability to hang. Let's pack it out. So since we're going up in size, this one should be able to handle more than the last one, but let's put that to the test. We've got the toothbrush loop here, so good for couples, or if you just like to have 2 toothbrushes, you can put 2 in there. Or if not, you can use that for your disposable razor. We've got some elastic bands behind this little panel and a zipper compartment as well. I think flatter items will go in here. And then more awkward shaped stuff I'm gonna put at the top mesh pockets. Cream, chapstick, floss, nail clippers. Actually, I think my deodorant will fit there as well. It absolutely will. And then here we have these elastic loops, right? Which is great for holding those little bottles into place. So let's grab a few of them. I got my beard oils, right? Throw that there. I got some hand lotion, nice. Some dandruff shampoo, oh yeah. And some rosemary oil, also good for dandruff. Perfect. And you can see it's nice, organized, tight, and there's still a little bit of room for the toothpaste right there as well. So yet again, we're moving up the levels. Now we got a bit more space. We can fit a bit more stuff. I wouldn't be able to put too much more than that. Maybe if I wanted to put like a bigger thing here, I could, but you're really sort of packing it up. But it's really important to note the hanging feature on this guy. And I think all the other ones moving forward is really awesome because once you unpack, you just go ahead and clip this in your new home's bathroom and you're living the dream. Overall pros are the amazing materials, its ability to hang, and that it's actually quite compact even though it fits a lot of stuff. But on the cons, the elastic loops that hold these bottles in place can get a little loose over time. To learn more about the Aer Travel Kit 2 or to get the best price, you can find links in the description below. Next up on the list is the Vorspack Toiletry Bag, which is really our pick for best budget Dopp kit. And I picked this here for a reason, because honestly, it's not that this brand is necessarily like groundbreaking or anything. It's just that, you know, at the end of the day, I think it's important to know you don't need to drop 60, 70 bucks on a Dopp kit. If you're on a budget and you just want something sort of simple, go on Amazon, take a look at what the reviews are. And you know, this thing's got like a bajillion like 5-star reviews because it's 10 bucks and it works. Does it work as well as the other ones? Absolutely not. So let me show you what a budget one looks like in comparison. You got 5 color options. It's a pretty basic polyester material, and the price, I think for this guy is like 12 bucks. It is water resistant, how much so is yet to be determined. But you got some decent organization and a quick access front pocket. Let's pack it out. This guy's a bit bigger. Actually, it's a pretty beefy Dopp kit, to be honest. I think we're gonna be able to fit everything, no problemo. But let me just show you, like, you know, on the cheaper ones, you're gonna have problems like this, right? Like, notice how like this mesh and the elastic, it's just sort of all over the place. You know, it's just a difference in craftsmanship, right? Actually, I'm gonna grab everything because it's gonna fit all of it. I guarantee you, or at least close to all of it. So for the quick access pocket, I'm gonna put my deodorant because sometimes, you know, some days you just need a little extra deodorant, so I might want quick access to it. These pockets here, I think it's good to organize your smaller bits of gear, right? So floss, chapstick, little lip sunscreen, nail clippers. On the flip side, we got this guy. Mesh compartments are great because they're see-through usually, so you can know exactly what is where. See it, kind of smaller bits of gear. Go ahead and put those there. But again, with something cheaper like this, you're not really getting like great organization nor anywhere to necessarily store your toothbrush. So I'm just gonna have to keep it with everything else. We got that big old main compartment, so let's see what it can fit. I'm gonna put my shampoo, conditioner, hair gel, rosemary oil, other things, all of it. You're all going in and you are absolutely zipping up with room to spare. So the pros, really impressive capacity. I mean, this can double up as like a packing cube or a backpack, to be honest. You also got good color options and it's cheap. But on the cons, no hanging system, and it's just, you know, it's not great. To learn more about the Vorspack Toiletry Bag, take a look at the links in the description below. Oh, time for a break. Okay, so we broke one bottle of rosemary oil, but I've got a second. I don't have a third, so don't break this one, Aaron. Okay, next on the list is the Gravel Explorer Toiletry Bag. Now these guys like do toiletry bags. The other brands are like, hey, we also do toiletry bags, but Gravel's like, this is our thing. And you know, it makes sense. It's 3 liters, weighs about 12 ounces, has a lifetime warranty, and runs around 80 USD. I know it's a lot, but wait till you get inside this guy. You kind of see what it's bringing to the table. We've got an innovative hanging system. We've got a toothbrush and toothpaste pocket, which can also fit an electric toothbrush. The materials are scratch resistant, And you got this really cool interchangeable silicone pull tab thing for the shower, which I'll talk about in just a second. Actually, no, I'll talk about it now. So you got your own designated slot for this, and this is basically like, hey, shower stuff, right? All right, and also we got the bottles from Gravel. They sent those over, thank you, Gravel. You can see this little kit itself, waterproof, water resistant. You got a PU coated zipper right there, right? So it's obviously very, very good for bringing in the shower. So you have your shampoo, you got your conditioner, right? Whatever it is that you want to put in there. And then when you're in the shower, right, you pop in and then you can go ahead and sling this around, hang it up if there's some place to hang it, right? Even if on the shower rack, there's always a place in the shower to hang this. And it's really convenient and cool, like if you travel with all this shower stuff. So there's that. On the outside, you have one quick access pocket. You can see right here, we have this pocket, which is has like a micro fleece lining. That's what Gravel's saying. You can use it for cords or valuables, I guess. But also it says you can use it for a first aid kit, so why not? I'll throw some Band-Aids in there, my earplugs. But really, the meat and potatoes is about this. Tons of organization. Waterproof area for your toothbrush and toothpaste. Remember, big enough for an electric toothbrush as well. And then all these little sections, they got this cool like curvature sort of design happening. And some of them have even pockets within pockets. I'm just gonna deck it out, dude. So I'm putting my chapsticks up there. Right. Cool, those are secure. Hand lotion, why not? Then on the bottom side, will this bulky thing fit? No, so interesting. You are, so you got a lot of capacity with this, but in comparison to like the cheap one, right? That just opens up and you can fit anything in there. Because of the design of this, you're gonna be limited, like these super bulky items, they're not gonna fit. So you might wanna transfer them to maybe Gravel bottles or other containers. Toothpaste, nail clippers, will you close? Oh yeah. Will my deodorant fit? For sure. They look smaller than they actually are. They can pack a punch. And you can see right here, now we got the whole system in place, right? You can see where everything is. That's what these mesh pockets bring to the table. It's really cool. You're not gonna fit the bulky stuff. Keep that in mind, but I think it's made up for if you're, I need my conditioner and shampoo with me wherever I go type person. Having that there, and it's waterproof pouch. These guys, they take their travel Dopp kits pretty seriously. And I think this one's actually pretty cool. The pros is that even though it fits a lot, it's still quite slim and compact. You got the double-sided design that opens up, and you gotta love a Dopp kit that has a good old-fashioned hanging system. But on the cons, it might be organization overkill for some people. And I wish they would have gone with a different interior color. The black is durable, but it makes it very dark. I think a gray would have been a nicer pick. To learn more about the Gravel Toiletry Bag, or to get the best price, you'll find links in the description below. Next up on the list is the Peak Design Wash Pouch. Peak Design is known for their photography gear, mainly backpacks and slings, but they brought their A-game when it comes to this pretty innovative and very organized wash pouch. It's 2.5 liters, weighs 248 grams. You got two color options, black and my favorite, sage green. And the materials are, and I read, 100% recycled weatherproof 200D nylon canvas shell. And you got a number 8 Ultra Zip on here. Ultra Zip's super smooth, super zippy, and it's PU coated as well. And for all that, it's gonna run you about 60 USD. For some features, we have a magnetic closure for your toothbrush. Oh my God, there's one there, I had no idea. Hey buddy. Plenty of mesh pocket organization and a stowable hanging metal loop. So then it sort of faces you like this, as opposed to like opening up full clamshell, which when it's hanging like this, almost makes it like a cabinet, right? Let's pack you out. I'm gonna put this back where it was because I feel like you belong there. So toothbrush right there. You could fit a couple toothbrushes if you wanted to. Magnetic closure, fantastic. On the outside, we got this small pocket, which I think is another good location for a backup toothbrush. For the mesh pockets, I like to put my tiny stuff in there, I'm sure as you know, just so it keeps it all organized and it doesn't get lost. Floss, nail clippers, Band-Aids, earplugs. But then on the other side, I like these pockets because we got these little holes right here, which are perfect for our disposable razors. I think, yep, meant to be. And they also hold the normal sized bottles. Un, dos, three. And it still gives us a bunch of room in the middle to play with as well. So you can throw some shampoo and conditioner bottles in there, hair gel, medicine, hand lotion, toothpaste, deodorant, but one cool thing about this is because of the bulkier sort of size, it should fit bulkier toiletry things, I think. So in theory it all fits, but will it close? I don't know. I do not know if it will, to be honest. There you go. Now we're talking, and we are not just talking, but we are closing. And the best part of all is it can also act as a football. Margaret, go along. I wanted to throw it. Pros is a very sleek design, high quality materials, and fantastic organization. But on the cons, not everyone's gonna like the mesh. It's a little stickier kind of a feel to it. And it's got a brick, bulky football type feel. To learn more about the Peak Design wash pouch, you can find links in the description below. And finally, last on the list is the side-by-side Travel Packer LT. It comes in black. We got some waterproof materials. It weighs about 475 grams. It's got a 3-year warranty and it runs around 70 USD, but let me tell you why. First of all, we got this really neat sort of design. It's thinner, it's boxier, but it's not too bulky, right? So it's easier to sort of pack because of that. And it's got a clamshell style opening. Inside the clamshell style opening, you have a detachable hook strap, which is also stowable right in there. And it's like some groundbreaking. It's like the first Dopp kit that's modular. I mean, Gravel was kind of had like a modular thing, but these are like modular. So it means that you get to the hotel, you hang this guy up, and then you sort of put this one over there. This one's for the shower, right? You can sort of disperse your bathroom stuff with side-by-side's fascinating modular ecosystem. Let's pack you. On either side, we got toothbrush holders, and that's why like this whole thing, this build reminds me of like, it would just be a good Dopp kit for couples. So if you're in a couple, or if you're in a relationship, I think this could be a good option. Zip pocket on top. It's not like super organized, right? Not like 20 pockets, just like, hey, a couple pockets. I'll just throw my small stuff on the top one. For the mesh see-through stuff, I'll do my floss, I'll do some hand lotion, right? I'll do the disposable razor. Let's see what these guys can bring to the table. So, these are like some sort of like ripstop plasticiness, little organization in there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my shampoo, conditioner. You're gonna wanna buy the slimmer, taller bottles for this. These bottles here by Gravel are a little bit thicker, right? So they don't quite fit as well. But if you got the slimmer bottles, the standard size, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4 in this larger one, no problemo. And in this one, I'm gonna throw, what am I gonna put in you? I'm gonna do my need to have. Toothpaste, deodorant, hair gel, must have. Clip that on. And then we got some extra space here. I'll throw you there, and then let's see if it closes yet again. Big, bulky one, not ideal here. It could fit maybe, but it didn't feel right, so I'm keeping it out. Now, because of the thinness of this design, you can't have like bulk on bulk, right? So watch this though, I assume it should be a pretty simple solution. Just go ahead and put the bulkier stuff in this, right? It's meant to hold bulk, and then I have a sneaking suspicion, boom, I get it. Sometimes you gotta learn the system, right? It doesn't make it quite obvious for you right away. Then you test it out a little bit and you're like, oh, that's perfect. Talking about some pros and cons, I love how packable this is. Flatter surface, right? Easier, I think, to pack in, especially a suitcase. It's got an innovative design and pretty impressive capacity. But on the con side, not crazy about the branding necessarily. And it's a bit on the larger / heavier side. To learn more about the side-by-side Travel Packer LT, or to find the best price, you can find links in the description below. If you're still here, you might be thinking to yourself, Aaron, which one of these do you recommend the most? And to be honest, I kind of go back and forth. It depends on how much I'm traveling, or if I'm traveling with my wife, or how long I'm traveling, right? So there's a lot of different factors to take into consideration, but the one that I use a lot is the Peak Design wash pouch. And the reason is I kind of like to use it at home. So I load it up with everything that I need. All my bathroom at home stuff fits in here. And then whenever I go traveling, I just kind of take the things out that I don't need, zip it up, and then I head to my location. So if you're looking for a little bit more of an in-depth look at the Peak Design wash pouch, which is very well built, then you're gonna wanna watch this video where we break this guy down so you can see if it's the Dopp kit for you. Also, I'm curious, did I miss your favorite Dopp kit? If so, let me know in the comments below. My name's Aaron, this is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.